"Madam, this ID is either fake or you're a very confused librarian." The young security officer grinned as he dangled the badge between two fingers like it belonged in a Halloween costume. Behind him, two other guards tried not to laugh, one nudging the other with a muttered, "Is this some kind of mission, impossible thing?" But the woman across the desk didn't flinch. Dressed in a plain windbreaker, jeans, and a white shirt that had clearly seen better days, she just stood there like she had all the time in the world. No eye rolls, no backtalk, just a firm and quiet instruction. "Scan it again." With exaggerated sarcasm, the officer waved the badge over the reader, more out of mockery than duty. This was one of the most secure military research facilities on the West Coast. No one got through without multiple verifications, and certainly not someone who looked like she hadn't seen a security checkpoint in a decade. But when he ran the badge, the scanner didn't reject it. Instead, the screen blinked twice, then froze. The monitors all flickered off, then the main terminal glowed blue for a moment before lines of encrypted data began cascading down in real time. Everything rebooted, but instead of the usual interface, a black screen appeared bearing a glowing seal, one that no one in that room had ever seen before. The laughter vanished instantly. One of the guards took a step back and whispered, "Is that even authorized?" Radios crackled into static. Phones lost signal. All systems stopped responding. But the woman didn't move. She didn't speak. Her badge had already said more than enough. The officer who first mocked her felt his stomach drop. "Who are you?" he asked. The confidence drained from his voice. She stepped forward slowly, her voice calm and surgical. "I'm who they call when the people you report to go missing." That's when the two men appeared behind her, not from the entrance, not through the usual hallways, they were simply there. Clean suits, no visible weapons, eyes locked on the officer. "Director Monroe," one of them said with a slight bow, "we've been waiting." The guard blinked. "She's with you?" The taller man didn't hesitate. "Number?" "We're with her." That single sentence rearranged the entire chain of command. This wasn't a visitor with clearance. This was the architect. The protocol they knew was built by her hand. That badge? It was never meant to be swiped. It was designed to override. She wasn't attending a meeting. Her presence was the meeting. As she walked further into the corridor, lights adjusted to her steps. Doors clicked open without command. 2 floors up, in the surveillance hub, 2 analysts scrambled to understand what just bypassed every layer of security. "Who the hell is that?" one asked. "Her ID just erased the firewall." The other stared at the symbol on screen. "That's not a badge. That's a command key." Back at the checkpoint, the original officer stood stiffly, sweat building on his temple. He didn't say another word. One of the other guards whispered, "We made fun of her." No one responded. The air was thick with realization. Because when someone walks into a classified facility without speaking, without showing force, and every system bends to their presence, it's not protocol, it's legacy. And when a badge that old still opens every door, it means the person holding it didn't just pass clearance. They wrote the first rules. No threats, no raised voice, just absolute control. Not because she demanded it, but because the system remembered her. No paperwork was filed. No one reported the incident. But every person who had laughed that morning carried her face in their memory, and none of them ever laughed again.